Morning guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we take a look at our first iron head-to-head of 2025 as we get the ZXi4 from Srixon against the Ping G440. Remember, if you like our videos, please hit that subscribe button and tell all your golfing friends. So you will have seen us review these irons early part of January when they first got released. You've got the ZXi4 from Srixon and the Ping G440. Now, both of these irons are long awaited in their brands. And why is that? Well, firstly, both of these brands work on a 2-year life cycle. So G440 is replacing the G430 from Ping, which has been an incredible iron, an incredible success for them. It's a brilliant looking iron, G440. It's slick, it's lean, it's more powerful, it's faster across the face. It's a really good iron. If you watch the review that I did on it about a month ago now, you'll see some of the numbers off this iron were absolutely incredible. And then we've got the ZXi4, which when I did the Srixon testing and the Srixon reviews, I keep saying this, but it's an underrated iron. It's an iron where it gets missed in this kind of game improvement iron, and I'm not sure entirely why. Maybe because it looks, when on the face of it, more of a player's club actually from the look of it, right? So if that's sitting on the rack, which one are you going to pick up? Well, this one looks like a game improvement, maybe not, this one doesn't. So you're definitely going to get attracted to that. In terms of performance of both these irons, they are incredible. I was amazed by this mainframe technology that they have in the Srixon enabled the head to be more stable and faster across the face. Both of these irons are quick. It'll be interesting when we get them on TrackMan to see how they perform. I know this is actually one of the comments that you guys have asked for, is to put these two head to head. So let's get it on TrackMan and see what these numbers say. What I'm going to try and do in these head to heads is not get too much into the tech. We've reviewed these irons before, so if you want to jump back and look and listen to me talk about the tech and the individual aspects of each iron, then there's videos for that. This is more about if you were to, in a fitting bay, head to head, which one's going to come out on top. And these might be the two irons that you are thinking about playing, thinking about testing this year, thinking about putting in your bag and swapping out your old bats for, then these might be one, and you might really be interested in just see what the numbers say. So we're going to hit a few. Again, G440, I've got this in the Nippon 105X shaft to test with. G440 looks good. I mean, we all know what Ping are like, right? They're stable, they're consistent, they know what they're doing. One of the things I found with this iron previously is that the noise is quite different. It's a bit clickier than G430 was, sorry. It's a little bit harsher in the sound, I would say, and that's quite a big component if you're comparing two clubs. It's easy to look at just the TrackMan data. So 1, 2, 3. I did find before that the spin on G440 was quite low. You can hear that sound quite clacky. Again, performance is brilliant, flies nice. It is quite flat, it is a powerful iron. It flies quite flat and flat. There's not a lot to it. Land angle is quite steep there, but spin rate, I can't really get the spin rate up with this iron. So, there we go. Try to launch one for you there a little bit. It's a good iron. It's a great follow-on from G430. It really is. In terms of the look, I think that leaner top edge looks nice. I think it looks fantastic from the back. They've put this dampener in the back for the sound, because they obviously found in testing at some point that it was getting a little bit noisy. But overall, it's a Ping, right? It's a good, solid, consistent iron. Now, this little baby, the Srixon, put this in the Modus as well. Got the little bit heavier shaft in this. They haven't got all the options in the Modus. So I've got the 120 shaft, or the flex in this. Again, ZXi4 for me is ZXi4 and ZXi7 are the clear irons for me. This one knows what it's about. It's about speed, it's about game improvement, it's about ease of hit. When you pop it down, let's just get those two against each other. When you pop it down, I must say it looks a little bit clumpier at the top, a little bit squarer on the top. It's a nice looking iron. I don't think there's much to choose from. You'd be really kind of, you'd be really pushed to say, well, I really love the Ping because of this. I mean, I think it's possibly that thinner, more rounded, beveled top edge against the squarer, harsher top edge of the ZXi4 would be the main difference. But, you know, each to their own, you're going to make that decision yourself. I think one of the things I'm always interested in is A, the numbers, and B, what it sounds like. A little bit softer off the face, that's the feel I got straight away. Definitely hot. Although it's soft, it definitely feels like it jumps off the face, or looks as if it jumps off the face. Let's have a look at the numbers. Spin's a bit better. Again, for me, these irons always come out quite low. Land angle was better, distance was good. That was fat. Let's move on from that one. Okay. I mean, I'm absolutely swinging it dreadful today. It's a good time to test game improvement irons for sure. Although Ping is priced really competitively as well, I mean, I think the price on the Pings is a really good price. However, ZXi4 will comparably will come in somewhere around £100 cheaper. So it is a brilliant product and a little bit cheaper as well, which is always going to go down well in your wallet. Some good ball speeds. I mean, there's good ball speeds in both, so there's not a lot to choose from. I think if nothing else, this should open your eyes up that these two irons are very, very similar in terms of their overall performance. And it's going to come down to how you like the club sitting behind the golf ball, the feel off the face, and also the sound when you make a strike. So there we go, guys. That is ZXi4 versus the Ping G440. Let's take a little look at the numbers. So one of the big things with this is the data and the numbers. So if I scroll through here, the first 2 or 3 shots with the Ping, we were getting ball speeds 123, 121. Carry was a little bit sporadic. You know, I had one in there at 196. I think the spin might have been slightly misread there. But they did come out very, very low. So overall, you're looking at height variable from, okay, let's exclude that nice fat one that I hit, but you're looking at heights variable from about 100 feet to 75 feet, something like that, so 75 to 100, so quite a low bullety flight. If I then scroll back into the ZXi4, one of the things that's clear to notice out of the 3 or 4 shots that I hit with that was it was consistency in carry. So I'm talking the worst one I hit there was 174 all the way up to 179. Now for me, that's quite an important aspect of any iron, because what you don't want is you don't want to be standing on a green and you don't want to hit one and say, well, this is my 175 club, and all of a sudden it go 196, airmail the green, and you're in the bush at the back. You want to be making sure that the difference between your 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10 strike and your 9 out of 10 strike, the yardage isn't too bad. And if anything, it's going to come up a little bit shorter, because short of a green, normally 9 times out of 10 on most golf courses is all right. Long is normally dead. So ball speeds are very similar. Like there's not a lot in it. The one thing that, let me just scroll back to here. The one thing that does come screaming at me because of that peak height is the land angle. So you're talking 32 to 43, 38 with the Ping. When we go into the Srixon, we're scrolling up to 43s, 45, 46s. So that not only is that height a little bit higher, the peak height's a little bit higher, it's also landing, obviously, if the peak height is higher, the land angle is going to be a bit steeper, and therefore I'm going to control the ball on the green a little bit more. So overall, I think if you're asking me to choose my personal preference, and I had to pick one of these two irons, based on the land angle, based on the consistency of distance, based on the height of the peak height of the iron, based on the price, I think the winner for me would be the ZXi4. So guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope that was helpful. And if ZXi4 and the Ping G440 are in your world, don't just take my comments and my opinion. Make sure you book a fitting with your nearest fitter that has Srixon and Ping to hand, and make sure you make your mind up yourself. But that's a little insight from me. I hope that was useful. Please keep watching. Please hit that subscribe button and tell all your golfing friends.